a worldwide pandemic and being locked in our homes for more than 3 months, there's not much of a choice but to wonder, what's out there? Hi, everybody. This is Daniella Lima. I am a director, producer, actor, and voice talent. And I am the founder and creative director of the Media Studios and our newborn podcast, What's Out There? The idea is to build a creative outlet and increase human connection during these unusual times, using technology in our favor. So right now, I'm gonna show you 3 of my amazing students. Hi, Brianna. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good, and you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 17, and besides voice acting, I like reading, writing, drawing, and photography.
Great, Brianna. Now we're gonna talk to Dana. Hi, Dana.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Awesome. Just tell us a little bit about you now.
Hi, I'm Dana Spit. I am 7 years old and I love to act and do this right now, voiceovers. And besides all those things, I was an actress on a Nickelodeon show and I was in a Target magazine and I would do different castings for commercials.
Awesome, Dana. Thank you so much. Now, the last but not least, Sebas. Hey, Sebastian. How are you
Hello.
today?
Good.
So now it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Sebastian. I'm 11 years old and I love acting, voiceovers. And besides that, I like hunting for lizards and baking.
Great, Sebas. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Now I want you to listen to this.
Y no es el primer artista de nuestra comunidad en morir por esta epidemia.
Oh, parecía que me lo estaba escondiendo.
Very well, but I must warn you. Okay, look, my house is built on a small hill.
I don't know how to get back in there now.
It's time to go to sleep.
Hi there, handsome.
Well, no, this is a list of rules for being a lifeguard.
Here, take this one.
I am a true beach volleyball champion.
Are you kidding? I love playing in the mud.
I am Big Tooth the Beaver. Oh, you sneaky little mice. I can see him. He's coming. Abra, cadabra.
What exactly did I say wrong?
What can I do to help you? Runners, take your place because the race is about to start. Wait, is this why those big dinosaurs ran away too? You know I always help everyone that gets bullied.
Whose turn is it for catching popcorn?
I will dig a hole and I will get your key faster than any other animal.
You saw how great, guys? And I have a surprise for you.
You're gonna come? I'm gonna see them?
Yay! They're here! Hi, Travis! Now we can.
Sebastian. Hey, Brianna.
Hi.
Thank you so
Are
much.
Are these our voice actors?
Yes, they are. They are. They're studying. They are amazing. They're great. They're creative. They write. They
Whoa,
are.
I did read some of the stuff they wrote.
Let me tell you a little bit about Paula and Travis. First of all, they are married. Besides all the talent they have, they combined it together. So it's like an explosive reaction. I've worked with both of them. I had the privilege of directing them in a TV show, in a
She's
kids
the
show.
best director.
Nah, they're just being nice.
No. She's all we like to work with.
They're just amazing. And they just saw your demo, guys. And
Oh, you saw it? Nice.
Paula is a comedian. She is bilingual. She dubs in Spanish and English. Travis has a podcast that we gotta talk about that too.
Oh, sure.
He's been doing it for a while as well. He's a musician. He's a singer-songwriter. Well, and it goes on and on and on.
Artists all the way. Okay, are you guys all bilingual too, or are you guys English speakers? You all speak 2 languages?
My English is better,
Splinglish?
but I can
English?
but I can still
No,
Splinglish?
that's great.
A little
I mean,
bit.
I work mostly in English, here in Miami. I started when I was like little. I was always in theater. I always wanted to be an actress. I always wanted to be on stage. And then growing up, I found a love of voice acting because it's the only field in acting where it doesn't matter what you look like. I was really short and shit, like all this stuff. None of that stuff matters at all in voice acting, you know? I'm a girl. I can play a turtle. I can play a dolphin. I can play a boy. I can play a grandpa. I can play a grandma. It's the best. There is like no limitations. I knew that's what I wanted to do forever because there are no limits. There are no limits. You can grow old, get pregnant, have a belly, do whatever you want, and you can always, you know, be the star or whatever you want to do. It's so much freedom, and I love it. So yeah, I've been doing it for, I know guys, this is more than you've been alive for, probably 15 years.
It's most of
How
my
old are
life.
you guys? What do we got?
I'm
Put 'em up.
17.
11.
11.
Stena?
7? What?
I wish I had started that young.
I've
Not
got
really.
socks older than you.
But Brianna is?
I'm 17.
Well, that's a really great age to start. I mean, the younger, the better. The younger you start training, the younger you start getting comfortable with reading out loud.
And there's so much for children. Kids of your age, all the way through, they're always looking for you guys.
And I'm doing the voices of all the kids and teenagers that you guys need to come and take my jobs, man. You guys need to come.
True. Now, Travis, talk a little bit about you.
My story is I actually started on the other side of the microphone, and I used to record and direct people like Danielle and people like my wife down there.
I think that's how I met you, right? When you're directing.
Like down the hallways, right?
We never worked together because
Never
I worked
worked.
for Portuguese, but
Exactly.
we saw each other. We said hi.
Yeah, we always had a nice vibe. It was probably we didn't know who was going to hire each other, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I started on the other side, and then they were very cool enough to throw me in the booth behind the microphone. And my first time recording was a crowd scene, like at like a soccer game. And I was supposed to cheer and just kind of ad-lib and be like, yeah, all right. And the first thing I did was I started clapping while I was going, yeah, all right. And lesson number 1 is you
Never.
don't clap
Don't do it.
into the mic while you're
No.
cheering, or really any other time.
No,
That's my
never.
favorite.
So actually, I started doing more and more of the voice work, and it allowed me to leave the one side. And I, in the last 4 years or so, have done exclusively the voice work. Which is pretty insane because I'm pretty old and I never knew that I would be able to make silly voices into a microphone as a living at my age.
Can I
the
say
best.
something?
Sure.
Say something?
Yeah.
I directed Travis in, 3 projects, Travis?
Yeah, I think so far, yeah.
And I remember, I didn't know all the story that you're telling me. That I remember thinking, because everything I would ask you to do, you would doubt yourself first.
Oh, sure.
No, it's like, come on, you can do it, just do it. And then I remember you left, and the result was amazing. And I was like, how come can someone so amazing sell himself so short? Because he would doubt everything, guys. I would tell him, okay, I want you to do this little frog. I know I cannot do that. Yes, you can. Just do the little frog. You're gonna do this, and that. And then he would come up with something beyond my expectations. And I was like, see, you can do it.
Absolutely.
So now that you're telling me your background, I can understand.
Now you can understand the fear or
where that
whatnot.
come from. Yeah. That's great. Any of you have any questions?
So my question is to both of you. Have you ever forgotten a voice, like how you did a character's voice when you're recording them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of times they have what you did.
Yeah.
So they can play it for you and remind you of what you did. But sometimes you don't have that option. And
Can I please hear my reference? And then they play it. And then you're like, oh. Sometimes some engineers will be like, I don't know, it's a different studio, we're a different whatever. And often if they don't have what you already did, whatever your gut is to do for that character is probably the same thing you did last time.
Have you ever forgotten the name of your character?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've forgotten how to say the name of my character. Like, hi, I'm, Shanola Moley or whatever. And the next time I introduce myself in the series, I'll say my name. I'm Shanola Lola or whatever. That's great imagination, guys. I'll forget how to say it, but that's what the director is there for, and then it's usually on the script.
But also, if we're doing let's say we're doing 10 different shows and we have 10 different characters and we're doing them only so often, like maybe we'll do one of the characters 1 week and then maybe 2 weeks later we'll do it. And that's where sometimes for me, I was in the studio today and I was like, are you sure that's my guy? That's my guy? Like that, those letters don't make sense to me in his name. No, all right. So just trust the director.
This is kind of unrelated, but it's kind of fun. A character that it starts in a series is like, I did Captain Tsubasa. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. He's like a soccer, Capitan America or something it's called. And it's so cool. But anyway, when I first started, he was like 8, an 8-year-old little boy. And by the time the series was like finishing, dude was like 16 and he couldn't sound. The director chose not to replace me, but I was like, you should get another guy that sounds older. And he was like, I believe in you, Paula. So I don't know what that was about, but yeah, sometimes you will have characters age and you will be asked to age with the character like screen actors can't get away with. Only
No, they cannot. Sebas, do you have something to say or to ask? No?
So shy.
He's ready for the 4th.
He's shy at first because.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's amazing. He has a creative mind. I have another surprise that Paula and Travis know about.
Oh, yeah.
You know the characters you guys wrote?
Yes.
They are going to read it.
We're going to act them out. I'm so excited.
We lost Sebastian. I don't know if he was angry or not. He just took his mic. That's it.
I definitely want a shot at Sebastian's too.
Let's start with Dana, that is the younger. Okay? That is, I think it's Ashley, her character.
Right, I have my phone, and this is what you guys call, if you've learned, a cold read, which is the first time you're looking at it is the first time. But I already read it earlier, but not out loud. So she's 18 years old. Her name's Ashley Adams, and this is Dana's character. And I'm so excited to be 18 again.
This is how I became a queen. I was so poor. My family forced me to go out of my place and find better opportunities. Someone from the palace, a girl like me, had something that was garbage and she went to throw it away and saw me at the campfire. She came several days, so then we became friends. She was surprised about my living conditions and said, "Wow, you're so poor. I wish you had a family. I could have helped you." She took me to get some clothes, but then her family realized I was so poor, but they still needed a second queen. They used to have 2, but sadly they only had 1 after all. So then they picked me. They taught me how to behave and eat like a queen, how to go out and help others. I met a handsome young king and married him. Then I became the queen of Crystal World. I was chosen to be the queen, so now I am the queen of Crystal World, and my role is to take care of all the poor people and those underserved. The king gave me a beautiful ring and a powerful secret weapon, a 3-level diamond necklace that I use sometimes to listen to other people and make important decisions when in danger. I don't want to miss a thing and put their life in danger. I enjoy my life as a queen, and I love visiting my sister and my parents at the palace. In my free time, I sing, I walk around the Crystal World Garden, and I watch nice series. There you go.
Wow.
I messed up at the end, you guys.
But that was fantastic.
She landed well.
The way I sound younger or like more like a girl is I'm like constantly smiling. If you're smiling, your voice will just come out differently.
Let me just use this,
what I mean?
Paula's reading, to talk about something we learned in class. Did you guys notice all the conscious pauses?
Breathing.
She was breathing. She was consciously pausing. She was pausing when she needed to think, but she was using that as something for the character.
Oh, that's good.
All of those things are techniques that on her it's already organic because she's been doing this for a long time, so she doesn't have to think about that. But you guys are in the beginning, so you have to think about that and map it out if you can, so that can become organic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, your pause is really, that's really good that you bring that up. A pause is
Yeah.
a really good time to catch your breath, but then also you can use it for her own moment.
When you are a good voice actor, you make a conscious pause. You make use of that pause.
My character, when she says like a phrase and she stops, she always laughs at the end.
Oh, did it say that in the description?
Write down 6 adjectives.
She makes short laugh at the end of her phrases. You know what? I'll take a crack at the first 3 sentences again, okay?
Dana's going to be a
That's our
very good
direction.
director. Exactly.
She is. She's very to the point.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is how I became a queen. I was so poor. Just kidding. I'm not going to laugh at the poor part. We got to choose. I was so poor. Like, yeah, she took me to get some clothes, but then her family realized I was so poor, but they still needed a second queen. Like that? Right.
Nice.
Good job.
Very
Okay,
well
guys,
done.
next character. Let's go. Who's the next one? Travis?
Is it Sebastian's?
Yes.
Mr. Justin Lopez?
Yes.
I love it.
Dude, Sebastian, man, you gave this guy a complicated history.
I know.
Sebastian is very intense. All these characters have a long background. Yeah.
I mean, he was born in California and then raised in Ohio. And then he wants to be a baseball player, but he's not a really cool guy. And he's really gruff and rough, and you said he's like croaky and whatnot. And I'm going, well, he's 12 years old. Yeah.
What he told me about the character is that he was very bullied because he's adopted and he looks different from his family.
And
that's why he has a rough cover.
A little potato chip on his shoulder.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Well, normally I don't play 12-year-olds because people like Danielle and my wife are much better at it than a 40-year-old gentleman as I am. So I will try to do my best for you, Sebastian, without making him sound like your grandfather. Okay?
Okay.
Your abuelo. All right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's see what I have here. All right. I'm going to put the phone right here. Hey, my name is Justin Lopez, and I'm just 12 years old. And I was born in California and got raised in Ohio by my family of 4 that adopted me just when I was 4 years old. My favorite hobbies are playing baseball with my team and running. Also, I hate and I fear bugs and getting bullied.
He's so scary. I love it.
It's just in a horror movie. I
was going to say, he's a little Freddy Krueger. Thank you, Sebastian. It's hard when you have a guy who's kind of unlikable to bring the likability to him. So you really gotta listen to your script and see where you can find those.
What I think it's amazing is that you brought the character to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like you had a direction, but you know what you're capable of and what you feel comfortable doing.
Absolutely.
So you brought it to what you are.
Absolutely.
And then even if you don't cast that character, you're going to be unique for something else. You got to be unique. And then they're saying, okay, it doesn't work for Justin, but he works for this guy.
Oh, yeah, it's important to do that. Because sometimes you go in for one thing and you get the other part, like, totally.
Absolutely. Or you get multiple parts, like they did for me, like 4, 5, 6 parts.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I love that.
Let me add something to that, because a lot of times you're going for, like, you want the lead role in the thing. You want to be the star and whatnot. And that's awesome. And you get to do a lot more things. You get to make a little bit more money sometimes. However, sometimes you can make the same amount of money doing like 6 characters that are all little small, and they all add up. And what's cool about that is with doing like 6 characters in one show or whatnot, you can really start learning what you can and cannot do, because you're forced in a position to really test yourself. And maybe you find out that you can do a lot more than you think you can. And sometimes you find out, oh, maybe I'm limited in that way. Maybe I should stay away from that and concentrate more on what my strengths are. Do you agree with that?
If you ask me, I can do everything. I tell my director, I'll do all the characters. That's what I tell the director.
always say that.
Always say you
can do all the characters.
Yeah, so this one is not so much in like a castle world. So I'm not going to go as cartoonish. I might go a little bit more believable, you know? That's what I'm getting the vibe of. Not believable, but the other one wasn't believable. Just a little more, reality, less cartoonish. Hi, my name's Scarlett. I'm 16, but people tell me I act younger, which I'm fine with. I'm energetic, I'm optimistic, I'm always willing to have fun. I love adventures in the city, sweets, plushies, taking pictures. Oh, but I hate bugs and routines. Routines are so boring. Anyway, I hope we can have fun moments with each other from now on. And, nice to meet you.
Nice.
You guys are just amazing. How did you feel about like having her reading your character? How was that feeling?
It felt really cool. I felt official. It felt more official hearing it from.
You might also be like, she's not that ditzy. Like, tone it down. You could tell me that stuff, you know? A director would,
good.
you know?
Pretty accurate.
And a lot of times when like we do characters, we tend to generalize and like stereotype. And like you're like thinking 16 years old, so like people make them ditzy. And she's just like way more chill, but like way more like not so like.
Okay, you wanna do Justin's?
I'll try to do Justin.
Oh my gosh, you guys are in for a treat. Check this out, Sebastian.
God, just don't talk it up. Yes, come on, don't jab it. All right. Hey, my name's Justin Lopez, and I'm 12 years old, and I was born in California and got raised in Ohio by my new family of 4 that adopted me when I was 4 years old. My favorite hobbies are baseball with my team and running. Also, I hate and fear bugs and getting bullied. Bye.
That is so good, and I love you so much already.
Leave me alone now. He's like, I just feel like he's like a little bratty.
Is she not amazing?
Sebas, I love how excited you are with everything. Say, Dana, say what you want to say.
My friend, she always tells me because we're practicing a song. So I kind of tell her, does it look good? Do the voice like this. And she always tells me when I do the voice, she tells me it's mine is a little bit better.
That's not nice. There's no better or worse. You guys
tell her that it's not better, it's just different.
Different. Exactly.
It's a different take.
I'm friends with Travis and Paula, and we're always cheering ourselves up.
Oh yeah.
Each other up, you know, and like, yeah, that's pretty good. That was awesome. Wow, I saw that. That's pretty cool. Don't accept less than that.
All 3 of you are really, really, really good.
I like your character descriptions, Brianna, too. Like, you're really, really good on point.
Brianna even gave me more. She gave me a whole page of the background of her character with her
I saw what you sent. I was like,
it's just amazing.
It was really funny because I was coming up, I asked my friends for opinions when I'm creating characters or when I'm voicing them. So we were creating this character together, so she was giving me help, and it was really funny because we just kept coming up with ideas like a stream, a full cycle. We just wrote it down, and we didn't think it would turn out to be an extra page of information, but here we are.
It's amazing when you have friends to support you. I would be nothing without my friends.
Absolutely.
I mean, really honest. We are building a community. That's my idea.
Always, whenever you record, when you get your first jobs, your first casting, your first, always just be really pleasant to everybody and say hi to everybody because you never know who's going to end up hiring you one day.
We got to learn that from scratch, from the beginning. We need to be nice. We need to be cool. Of course, some days we're not as smiley because you're having a bad day, but being kind and supportive and understanding and professional is
professional.
It's here.
This is something I've tried to hold on to, and any time that it slips, I can see my work suffer. And that's to always remember that first time that you're in that booth doing that first character and that excitement you have, that enthusiasm that you have. Like I'm getting goosebumps right now just talking about it. If you carry that through at every single one of your jobs, you will never have to worry about not working again.
Be kind to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. When I first started, I would mess up and I'd be like, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Can I do it again? Even on an audition, you mess up, take a moment. Say, I'd like to try again.
So what's cool is that if you don't get a lot of information about your character, you can kind of take a look at what they look like, how they're moving, what they're dressing like, and you can kind of make up your own story of what their deal is. And then as the show goes on, you're going to pick up more and more. But it's cool that you can kind of create your own little world about who this person or this tree that needs to talk, or this orange fruit that needs to talk.
And you're like, what does an orange talk like? It can be anything that you make believable. If you make it believable, it's good.
You guys are so amazing because that's everything I tell them on classes. Right?
Excellent. You have a great
Every
teacher.
time we are in class, I tell them exactly what you guys are saying and seeing professional. As I told you guys, I admire you and seeing you guys coming in to talk to the kids.
I'm a better voice talent because of your teacher here.
No.
Working with her has made me that much better of a voice talent.
Yeah.
And
Don't make me cry
pushed.
because I'm a super emotional person, please.
No,
So am I. We're all sensitive, aren't we, guys?
That project
That's why we're in this
unbelievable,
business.
and that was you. Like you, all you. Like every single step of the way.
Paula, Travis, I've known you guys for a little while.
I know.
And I've admired you guys, and it's such an honor to have you guys here as our first guests. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
No.
You guys
Thank
are really
you,
cool bunch.
Sebastian, Dana, Brianna. We are here for you guys. If you
Anything
ever
you
need
need.
anything you need, Danielle has our information. Whatever we can do, we love helping anybody
Let's
out.
get you in the booth. Let's get us recording, guys.
Yeah, get in that booth, you guys.
Guys, I loved reading those. That was so
Congratulations to all of you.
Now, Dana, Sebas, Brianna, thank you so much for creating with me and giving me the opportunity to teach you guys and to learn from you. And it's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
Thank you for the opportunity.
It's fun.
Thank you guys for letting us do your work.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You were amazing. Sebastian, your writing was cool. Brianna, your writing is cool. You guys are great. And I cannot wait to see your cartoons. All of you. Dana, bye.
Keep doing what you're doing, you guys.
Bye, guys.